Yeah, I was that guy today. I shouldn't have been. Well, I'll give you an example. And
tell.
again, nobody asked me this. And I'm not bragging when I say, what? What are you
but
grunting
you are going to
about?
brag. Because you are going to brag. You've just said it, and you are going to brag about something. You're talking about your muscles.
I'm not. I'm just going
to
no, I'm not. I'm just going to say for a guy my age, I'm in pretty good shape.
You are bragging. Yeah.
I am not. I just said I'm in pretty good shape. I didn't say I'm Mr. Olympia.
Okay.
I mean, bigger arms than 99% of guys, but I don't want to go there. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy.
And again, you keep doing it.
But I'm not. I'm setting the stage.
But you are. Oh, okay.
Now, I'm going to get into the idiosyncrasies of how I work out my arms. Now, you'll understand why I'm saying this in a second. Again, this isn't bragging because I go with very low weight. I'm not lifting 200 pounds in each arm. But what I'll do is I'll find a bench, one that is slanted, angled, and I'll sit on that bench. I'll sit my back all the way back. I'll take like 25-pound dumbbells in each hand, which is not much. I mean, it's a lightweight, but I will make sure I do my form exactly right, and I will do 10 this way and then 10 a different way. You want to build the brachialis, which is the tendon in between the tricep and the bicep. Look, I know what I'm doing to try to get myself to where I want to be. Right? It's always it's a work in progress. And again, I'm not bragging about I'm out lifting everybody, but I worked a long time and I'm in okay shape. So I see a kid. He's probably 16 years old, right? And he's just not doing it right. You know what I mean? And I don't want, Carrie, I don't want to be the guy.
But you were. Yeah.
Well, just tell me if you think I handled it right.
Okay.
Because, of course, the perfect way to handle it is ignore the kid and screw it. If he doesn't gain any arms in his little peanut arms, fine.
Yeah.
But I want to be a helpful guy.
Sure.
And I'm walking around carrying legs off my shoulders. Let's be honest. What?
Okay.
What?
Keep going with your story.
So
stop telling us about your muscles.
So he walks up and he's fine shape for a 16-year-old kid, whatever. I don't know how old he is. Could be a little younger, a little bit older. I don't know how old the guy is. He grabs a 45 in each hand.
Okay.
Come on, dude. Come on, man. And his biceps, not bad, but they're about as wide as my wrist. Let's be honest. What?
Oh, so
is that wrong? What? He's
a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope he's not listening.
No, I hope he is.
That's the dude from Man at Midness today.
No, so he grabs the 45s and he's got one in each hand and he's standing there. Now, again, remember, I sit down. I sit when I do because I can't cheat. When you sit down, you have to do perfect form or you're going to fail. You can't possibly cheat when you're leaning back at an angled bench doing very lightweight, but really burning out the muscle. So he's at the where he's just throwing them around. Now, the old me would have walked up to him and said, why don't you just grab the 70, you peanut? But I didn't say that. Carrie, believe me, inside of me, that was being said.
I know you wanted to. I know you wanted to.
So I waited until he got done, whatever, and he happened to be where I was going to go do triceps, which are like horseshoes. They're like a tire on my arm. Can I be honest? What? Someone hates a tire around my stomach. Anyway, so he's got the earbuds in because at Man at Midness, I think they promote you not ever talking to anybody ever.
This is
Everybody's got the headphones on.
That's me. Do not talk to me.
Oh, I will talk to you just to bother you. Okay, if I see you at Man at Midness, you're getting talked to. So I walk up and I said, "Hey," he doesn't hear me. I'm standing right in a big loud ass voice like this. He doesn't hear me.
Yeah.
Hey. So now I have to wave my hand in front of his face. Takes an earbud out. Yes? I said, I know in this day and age, I am not supposed to tell you anything. I get it. That's how I broke the ice. I get it.
Okay.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
But you're looking good. You're working out. If you do a little bit of a change in what you're doing, you're going to see results like you don't believe. And then I did. I went there. I said, I know I've got little puny arms. No, sir. No, you don't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let me just tell you what I do, and then after I tell you what I do anything you want. You don't have to listen to me. I might be full of it. But just consider this.
Quite possibly.
Wow. The weights you're lifting are too big. You're not impressing anybody by lifting more than you should. Get maybe a 15 or a 20. Sit down in a chair on a bench. And don't cheat. Now, he was going one arm at a time, and if you think about it, just think of the leverage of that. If you're going one arm at a time, I could use my whole body to throw that one arm up, and I could grab the 80s and probably do a curl or two, which would be stupid. And I can make a big grunt and act like I'm really lifting it, when in fact, I'm cheating. And after I told him that, you know what, Carrie? I want to compliment the kid. He's like, you know what? Thank you. Nobody's ever told me that. I think that's really good advice.
Nice.
So I'm thinking he's going to blow me off because I'm an old geezer and he's a punk kid. He's going to blow me off.
Yeah.
I get on the treadmill. I'm going for 20 minutes. I look over. Here's the kid sitting down trying it. I felt good about that. Now, didn't I handle that right? Come on.
You did, but you never know how somebody's going to take your well-intentioned advice.
1,000%. He could have said, "You old fart, get away from me." Could have been anything.
Yeah.
But I thought back to when I started working out a long time ago, and I sought advice from the biggest guys in the gym. I would go up to them and say, "Hey, how do you do this?" When everybody else was talking about him over in the corner, I walked straight. How do you do this exercise? Why do you do that? Right, to the point where they were like, okay, this guy really wants to learn. So, I mean, he wasn't going to approach me because the atmosphere is, and I'm not saying I was the biggest guy in the gym, but the atmosphere is that you don't talk to anybody. It's the strangest setup they have there. I don't get it.
Yeah, I've been at Man at Midness. Yeah. Yep.
And like people are literally floored that you're like, you're talking to me? I'm like, well, yes, you're a human too, aren't you? You got ears on your head. I see them. So it was very cool. And just a little maybe word of the wise, maybe a little advice. Don't be afraid to say something. Now, had he immediately been like completely off put by the fact that I even waved at him, I would say, hey, you know what, dude? Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah. But I'm so proud of him that he did that and he took your advice and
he might never do it again.
So many people get so butthurt,
right?
When they are corrected, when in fact they are doing it the wrong way.
The funny thing is, you would send me videos of Jake doing his squats and everything, and he's a behemoth of a kid. And
you would say,
and I would say that's great if he does this, and it might be, it might even get him another 25 pound. Who knows? But I mean, but his form was almost perfect in what I was watching him lift. Yeah. But I remember going through the same paces that he was, and if you think about it, what do I benefit by even taking a minute to talk to the kid?
Well, you benefit nothing.
Right.
It's for the kid.
Right. Yeah. So if you have that perspective, like if somebody came up to me and was telling me how to do it wrong, then I would say, well, here's why I do it the way that I do. But if they were telling me something that really would, and he's a bigger guy and somebody obviously who knows what he's doing, I would just shut up and listen. And this kid was very respectful. And I think it could be a Texas thing too. He's just a really nice guy. And he didn't blow me off. Like, he easily could have walked back over and done the same stupid thing. But instead, he sat down. Now, tomorrow, he might not do it that way again. It didn't work for him. But at least he took my advice and he tried it, which I thought was cool.